So you'll have the first.
Oke guys, selamat datang di channelku Jaras Di video kali ini kita bakal saksikan match kedua ya, babak playoff antara blacklist dan bren esport. Di sini STS-nya didapetin lagi ya, hero powernya dari Venus dari tim blacklist.
Well,
yep. The way we expected that. Eventually. We were expecting it in an earlier spot, but it looks like Brady Sports were just making sure. They were clearing the way and seeing, all right, now it's for sure.
Di sini mau coba di counter sama Faramis guys.
To make sure that this pays dividends in the hands of Kyle Teasy.
Well, if there's one thing, Kyle Teasy, this is a... would you imagine Kyle Teasy rocking a Grok or a Hayabusa? You would prefer Hayabusa, right? Yeah. So maybe that is what the ideology is for Bren Sports. Just let Kyle Teasy play his thing.
As we head into the game, again, don't forget to register your Sims. It has been extended to July 25. That is the new deadline for Sim registration. Keep your number and stay connected with Smart. Make sure that your Sim is registered so your Sim don't be dead. Register now at smart.ph/simregtl.smart. SimREG.
Oke guys, kita udah masuk ke dalam in-game-nya.
No early first blood as you get into game 2.
Di sini dari segi draft sama kuat sih guys di sini. Hero saling counter. Soalnya di sini EV-nya bisa di counter nanti sama Grok. Terus EV-nya bisa di counter sama Grok, bisa di counter juga sama Hayabusa. Dia kan bisa nyerang dari backline-nya.
Decent time in the early stages. I think you'll definitely need to wait for the first anti-magic item.
Ya, kalau di sini pokoknya dari segi draftnya sama kuatnya ya guys. Ya nanti tergantung dari gameplaynya seperti apa. Di sini kita bakal lihat ya guys, meta jungle tank sama meta jungle assassin. Ya kalau pasti sih di early lebih dominasi daripada meta jungle tank ya, soalnya kan pakai emblem sawi.
Oh no!
Oh, the damage.
Nothing. Your roamer can't roam.
Yeah. That is why I felt really divided when they picked up the Grok. I mean, I would have understood if it will be put in the jungle role where it's technically unbothered.
Yeah.
But as a roamer, there's not much that you can really do against this composition of blacklist. So
ya kalau di masih kayak gini sih ya udah guys, main saling save, fokus farming dulu.
Look at this. Ogwen is not level 4.
Oke, di sini kita lihat ya, udah muncul part pertama.
Yue giving him that minion wave as he is already level 4 himself, so full ultimates here for Blacklist. While Bren will be able to hit 4 thanks to that 6 minion. Smart move there by Bren.
Yeah. Adapting to the situation. So far, it looks like it's Blacklist first on the scene. Guardian's barrier.
Di sini tuh hero Grok juga lumayan hero ngeselin juga guys, soalnya bisa buat kayak ngacak-ngacak mau setup turtle-nya gitu guys. Grok itu bisa banget buat ngacak-ngacak ya. Lo tinggal didorong gitu aja, nanti ke reset. Oke, oh di sini di reset.
Getting on out of here. Ogwen's still alive, still no kills on both sides. Here comes the bravest
fire. Oke, dibalas sekarang.
And penalty zone from Edward. No one home.
Oke, di sini udah ulti sama Venusnya.
Cancelled with a stun. There it is. It's still up. RWM from Yue. Oh, I think that's a clear checkmate. Turtle going over.
Bakal dilepas kayaknya guys ini. Free turtle dari
they were able to make some
dari blacklist.
There's a flick of zero. No dice. Still no casualties.
Interesting that they did not use fear in that occasion.
Ini ya?
You can definitely see that they were struggling already with the lack of enough tankiness against the composition of blacklist. You see Ogwin struggle
Oke, di
utilizing the wall
menit
charge
mau 4
to
masih
get out
kosong-kosong
instead
ya
of the
guys.
flicker.
Belum ada yang
Imagine
ke
if
pick
he,
off, masih main
waiting for
aman.
his more opportune moment, right? Could be perfect. And had it been that they had a cult altar to utilize in that specific occasion, maybe they could have gambled, or maybe they could even have taken some heroes from
Oke,
that.
kita lihat di sini dari segi goldnya masih saling kejar-kejaran ya, ketinggalan 200-300 perak di gold lane-nya.
Cautiousness right now for Bren, but we gotta be honest. Usually for Blacklist International, overcautious is just normal cautiousness. That's how good they are at countering and making a small team fight win into a massive outcome in favor of Blacklist.
Ya, masih ini guys, masih saling main safe.
The space that they get
Fokus
for
farming
free.
aja
You can see that
dulu.
Claude is just manning up bottom lane, unbothered also against the Beatrix, where you can argue that the Beatrix will have some advantage over that Claude in the matchup. And of course, Wise is just getting all the levels that he needs.
Oh, Flapteasy
Oke,
in trouble.
waduh.
Spotted the 2v1 up top, but how about down
Dibalas
bottom?
kah?
The Queen
Wah,
goes.
iya,
Super
saling
Marco gets the
balas-membalas
kill.
ya.
Shadow kill, just able to push back the remaining members of Blacklist
Di
back.
sini lebih untung ke pihak Blacklist ya. Dia dapat bagian XP-nya, pick off, sedangkan di Blacklist hanya ke pick off Romer. Jadi Romer tuker XP, lebih worthin tuker XP. Oke, di sini juga saling tuker turret ya. Atas jebol, bawah jebol. Wah, mendominasi lagi nih Blacklist. Di early-nya masih mimpin ya, dapat lagi turtle kedua.
RWM penalty zone flickered on out by Idol Nama Kids. He's playing his 366th game. 366.
Wow.
All-time leader in games played in FPL Philippines.
Tapi walaupun dapat turtle-nya di sini segi gold dari bren esport masih dominasi ya, walaupun cuman berapa ratus perak aja.
Leadership, he needs even more of a showcase of his mechanics to help Bren Esports come back here. But this isn't as dire as the first game for sure. Blacklist are in the lead and seem to be more comfortably in control. But Bren Esports are still close enough to turn it around if they can find it.
Oh, possibly.
Oke, di sini apakah mau coba dipaksakan?
Look at this, the angle from Few and Kyle TC coming in with the quad shadow and a blazing duet from Super. Oh, Super Marco is off. He's in the mid. This is difficult. Oh no. Why is taken down? Now Super Marco pushing. Oh, that was two team fights. I was waiting to explode.
Yeah. Gonna have to hand it to Flapteasy actually. Keeping himself
pick off
grounded.
guys tadi,
That's the ultimate. Stunning up Owl.
Oh. Flickering on in. Agent Zero finds his target.
Kang jagal
Now will he
dong.
suffer? Kyle TZ and Ogwin. There's no punish. Mr. Rizla is standing tall.
Mr. Rizla has been a menace for Bren Esports. Barely answers for it. Wave clear.
Di kedua tim sama-sama ada hero yang bisa buat momen ya guys. Itu ada Terisla dari Blacklist. Kemudian dari Bren ada si Grok.
Edward, right?
Open it up.
I wanna really open it up, maybe see how he's thinking, the way he thinks. He's so good the entirety of the playoffs, and it has only been day 2.
Oke, turtle ketiga coba diinvasi. Apakah perfect dari turtle?
Possibly the last turtle in the game coming in. Oh, my Venus very low. Penalty zone in the back line. Few flickers on out. There's Shadow Stampede, the full heal coming in from the Queen.
Oke, semua ulti udah dikeluarin ya.
Turtle at about a fifth of its health. Here comes Super Marco with a sniper shot. Wise takes the
guys,
turtle.
menang ya
And
kontes
just like that,
turtle-nya.
Bren Esports understands
Perfect
the
turtle
situation.
dari
That
tim
means
Blacklist.
2v1 up top. In mid, the fight
Wah,
continues.
blunder ya XP-nya.
Can
Pick up
Charles
nih,
get out of
pick up
here?
dong.
Answer is no. Hewitt finishes the job.
What
susah
a
guys
victory
posisinya,
by
ada
Blacklist
YV
International
di
securing
slow.
that third turtle of the game. Bren Esports in prime position to contest. Wise winning the retribution battle. Super Marco just couldn't
Oke,
get
kita
there.
lihat dari segi goldnya
In time to deal more
beda
damage for Bren
800-an lah.
Esports. Cannot be denied. Blacklist just played that entire sequence so well.
Dari
Sure.
XP-nya
And
juga,
you can see the
pokoknya
lack of damage coming out from Bren Esports. They opted
masih
to go for this
sama-sama kuat
lapu-lapu, which
untuk god
will
lane-nya,
actually
soalnya
deal
ketinggalan
so much damage.
cuman
But
1000
with the SS
aja
in
sih.
there for Blacklist International, everybody gets safe. The Oh My Venus School of Medicine is it's online.
That's an interesting angle Ogren's holding.
Yep.
Di sini Bren nggak respect buat ini ya guys, nge-ban daripada SS.
Here comes the called altar.
Oke,
And
full
Marco.
altar
And charge on the 4 members. Oh my lord! They're folded in half.
Waduh,
Edward goes down.
itu
Why is going to be the next
guys,
up on the
kan
docket? Gets on out of there.
dibalikin
Survives.
keadaannya.
Super Marco gets the push in. And just
Soalnya
like
dari
that,
tim lain kan
the
tadi ada
turns
hero
have
moment
tables.
guys.
Boys, gentlemen,
Tadi soalnya invasi dari Teresa gagal guys. Wah,
Here comes the
dibalikin
clapback.
lagi.
Owl takes down Few.
Ada cloud.
And there's a bit of redemption from the M3 World Champs.
The Master Blaster, right? That's what you. That's
Oke,
what we
kita lihat
call it.
trappernya
But
nih guys tuh.
let's look at it at the closer angle. Ogwen even committing for the
Oh,
conceal.
datang.
Here's the
Wah.
Watchers and the Flicker connecting onto 4 members of Blacklist. Had it not been for Few overextending, this would be so perfect for Bren Esports. Nevertheless, it still looks so good.
Bakalan
got ourselves
muncul.
an even game. The snipe from Super Marco lands at Oh My Venus. Bren thought it was over, but now it's just much more even. The Lord is up. 10 minutes in. Both teams can contest, but it looks like Blacklist might be rushing this.
Oh, puts up the Guardian's
Di
barrier.
match kali ini
Flap
sama-sama
Easy looking for
kuat
the
ya guys.
engage. Bravest fire to the back line. Finds the Queen. Force an ult. Here comes Kyle Easy. Super Marco. Look at this
Wah.
angle. Flap Easy. Saved by the cult altar. And there's a
Waduh.
penalty zone. Kyle
Waduh.
Easy just playing with space. Down goes Flap Easy.
Lihat guys, itu
no,
MM-nya
Few
free banget
taken
guys.
down. 2K for Yue. Super Marco gets hit by the tail end of the Void Crystal. Down he goes. Owl gets the kill. Kyle Easy gets to take down the Queen, but that's the only kill for Bren Esports. Ogwen's gonna fall here.
Waduh.
4 for 1. Blacklist continues to take on the turtle. Rather, the Lord.
Wah, bakal
And this
jadi
is really bad for Bren
free
Esports. They
out, guys.
engage against an engage type of composition. I like the idea coming up from Flap TC, forcing the ultimate. But the thing is, Super Marco
Padahal itu dari
held on to the sniper. He spent
lampu-lampunya udah
like
bikin momen
50%
ya
of the
guys.
initial team fight just charging up the ultimate.
Waduh.
And now Blacklist is gonna punish him. Bren Esports took too much time. Wolf, I hear you. Super Marco waited too long. And by the time he was ready with the Nibiru, Blacklist was in his face.
Exactly. I think that's just a matter of decision making for Bren Esports.
Yes.
Now, Super Marco will have the wind of nature, so maybe the tables will change later on. But my oh my, that is something that is very forgettable if you're Bren Esports.
No Nibiru right now for Super Marco. I believe it's Renner and Bennett. Sniper and the grenade launcher on the hands of the Beatrix.
Oke, lot pertama masih totnya masih lembek ya guys.
But because of Oh My Venus blocking Yue, it's like Oh My Venus knew the angle Super Marco wanted to hit the sniper from, and Super Marco just couldn't hit it. He tried to hit Oh My Venus just as a consolation prize, but missed it. Blacklist International, that was just their individual and team mastery for their heroes and their lineup, shining for them in that sequence.
Blast International trying to push on top and in mid, forcing out a wild charge from Master Blaster Ogwin. And there's an RWM and a Cult Altar. Tit for tat. Wise very low. Here comes the heal from Oh My Venus. And Kyle T's trying to finish the job with a quad shadow and a shadow kill. Super Marco in trouble. Point blank. Oh, Flap Easy finishes the job. Super Marco putting in as much damage as he could. Now Oh My Venus about to go down. 2K for Flap Easy. Wise goes down as well. Traded off for Few. 4 go down. Only Agent Zero stands. Can Abunjingjing get away with this? Ogwin and Flap Easy and Marco are on the hunt. Do they know? Can they see? Edward will escape.
What a fight by Bren Esports!
dibalikin
And
dong
you would argue
momennya.
that maybe Flap TC is already struggling, but then he breaks it back, dials it in, takes out 2 crucial members of Blacklist, taking out Owl, in dissecting the composition of Blacklist. But it almost started by Kaltisi creating the chaos and forcing the ultimate out of Oh My Venus, getting and forcing also Owl to be put in a position where he is susceptible to Flap TC.
Match kali
The
ini
new TC
panas
brothers making a
Saling
play
jual
for Bren
berseberangan
Esports'
dong.
survival.
Seimbang banget loh.
Swing back after swing back, just when you thought Blacklist had that in the
Hero
bag.
moment
Bren
dibalas dengan
found
hero
a way.
moment.
See Halbert already built up there by Kyle Teasy on this high
Oke,
boost.
langsung ngejar ya MM dari
It's
Bren Esport.
incredibly commendable for a Hayabusa player. Difficult to do, but you're right. It's been the Teasy brothers. The land shaker stun coming from Flap was big there, and the decision for Bren to continue committing that even though it looks so sketchy.
I believe it's the same kind of mindset and engagement Bren have to do to be able to claw themselves out of this very small goal lead
di sini
for
Lord
Blacks
sudah
International.
muncul
But
ya.
yes, Flap Teasy, he was instrumental. He threw back to his days in Singapore, winning the M2 World Championship, and he's got to do that again for his new Teasy bro. Now Blacklist starting up. This Lord putting out about half of its health. Here comes Kyle Teasy with an angle from the bottom. Few and Flap Teasy. He shows himself. Here comes Few. And they're waiting. Could this be a reset? Lord at about a fifth of its health this time around. Owl doing his best. That's, of
Di
course,
reset guys, slot ya guys.
Oh, not a full one though. Still half. Black will still have control.
Oh, why is it still here? Flap Teasy very low. Kyle Teasy coming in. Oh,
They
no.
forced the ultimate.
Yep. Timing-wise, I'm not so sure. Can they contest? It looks like it's all about Black. There's a wild charge in an RWM. Fuse very low. Penalty
Dapat
zone
MM itu.
by Edward. He's going up toe-to-toe against Super Marco. There goes the Lord. Kyle Teasy in. Shadow kill. Popping immortality on Oh My Venus. And he uses that last shadow to get up there. Flap Teasy with the BF. Taking down Owl. And they're not done. He's still going.
Lapo versus
Remember the
everybody.
British Sports at less than half their health.
Melawan
That's not an
satu
ideal
dong.
engagement.
Flap is willing Bren to not let go. One of the longest tenured members of Bren Esports, the XP laner who had a glowing rookie season, who eventually dipped, who eventually came back, does not want to let go.
And they're not stopping, right? They're turning back the clock as Flap Teasy again salvages Bren Esports from a fight where they should not be winning. Still, Blacklist International managed to take the Lord because of their decision making.
Yes.
Credits to Owl, standing his ground, forcing the Framis ultimate coming out from Blacklist International.
Apakah
The
masih
moment
bisa
that
di-defend?
happened,
Kayaknya masih
they
bisa
rushed
di-defend sih, guys.
to take out the Lord. Great decision overall from Blacklist. But oh my, Bren Esports is creating chaos.
Blacklist knows it's gonna crash
Wah,
into
dibalikin
that
lagi
turret.
kalian.
Eventually, look at the back line. A winner trudge. Yue goes down.
Waduh.
And now Edward is in trouble. He does have a
Dibalikin lagi
penalty
sama
zone.
guys.
Goes for it. Immortality still in check. Few
Waduh.
goes on. Doesn't
Waduh.
survive. Oh, he's still alive. Here we go. Owl eventually ends it. Top and bottom have been penetrated. Bren still breathing, but they are gassed.
Earlier it was Flap, and continued to do it is Edward. He is also willing Blacklist and telling him, no, we hold on to this lead. We will not let go. Agent Zero with a massive penalty zone.
And this is starting to be a showdown between two
Aduh,
expilators.
gila guys, match-nya ketat
Somebody,
banget.
they just want to
Sama-sama
outplay each
seimbang
other
soalnya.
and outdo each other. I mean,
Dari
and
kelas
Edward
11,
is just
12.
landing all those crucial
duit cuma beda
ultimates.
1.000.
And that wasn't only the good thing he did. There were so many non-flashy plays that he was able to do to make it so that Super
Wah,
Marco will
ini
not have a
mah
good game.
bakal
And you can
terjadi
argue that in
late game ini,
back-to-back
guys.
games, it might
Match-nya.
be the worst that Super Marco has performed. Right when he played the Claude, did not play well.
Oh.
This time also.
Forcing an engage. There's a flicker from Few, and he does get the CA in, and there's a wild charge running on through four members. Flap Teasy still whacking away. A penalty zone from Agent Zero. Down goes Few. 2 for none so far. The trades here. Now Super Marco next up on the docket uses his win chat. He goes down as well. 2K for Owl, and now Ogun and Kyle Teasy the only ones left. Kyle Teasy
Wah,
is cutting
sini
the
harganya
waves. Ogwin
coba bayang tim ya
uses
guys.
flicker.
Dia
Bren.
There are four
Dia,
members here.
apa namanya,
Kyle, do you really want to do
clear
this?
mid.
They're trying to hold on. Kyle Teasy, he has one shadow from there, but he will not survive.
Wah.
It's just Master Ogwin
Endgame
left.
kah?
Does have the wild charge.
Does have it. The
Bisa
minion,
NC
what
guys,
is
soalnya
it?
ada
It's two. It's
hero
a
semuanya
cannon.
komplit
It's a
semua
melee.
sih.
Wrong block.
Oh, he didn't get the block. Wild charge to survive. They need to clear the waves. There's an RWM. Oh, they cleared the
Oh,
minions.
masih
There's a
bisa
penalty
tahan.
zone. Flap Teasy still holding on. There's no minions. Bren Esports alive, but just for
Still
a
away.
little longer.
Wah, di sini
Oh
dari
my
tim
god,
Blacklist nggak
the
mau
penalty
blunder ya.
zones. You cannot get out of it,
Tapi-
literally. And that's the reason why
Lebih main aman aja dia,
Edward
mau,
tried to commit
mau
for it
ini aja dapatin
in
dulu.
front of Flap Teasy, in front of the base building. Because they know that they can gun down Flap Teasy no matter what. Great decisions again from Edward.
Can Bren contest in time?
No chance.
Wah, nyaris aja.
No chance.
Blacklist read the situation.
Wah,
They
nyaris
watched
kecore,
out for the
nyaris
snipe.
kecuri, guys.
Wherever you're watching from.
Multi sniper si Beatrix.
Philippines, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, maybe even as far as the regions of NACT, the regions of MPL Brazil. This is world-class Mobile Legends Bang Bang action we're watching in the first series of day number 2, the first game of our knockout stages in Blacklist and Bren Esports. Almost 19 to 20 minutes in.
Oke, di sini lane-nya jalannya bagus ya guys, 3 lane.
It's a 5-man defense from bren Esports. 4K gold lead. Definitely you can say they're outgunned. Super Marco picked up the Haas Claw, but I'm not so sure exactly that's going to keep him alive for long. Bombs away, thinning that wave, but the Lord stands tall. Few is going to have to be super instrumental here. He can't die willy-nilly. In he comes. Penalty zone forced out with the flicker. Lord crashing on through. And US still swiping her out. Owen with a wild charge, doing his best, still alive with a CA. And now Flap Easy just swinging away. He has an immortality himself. The waves are still just crashing down. Popping immortality on Flap Easy. Is this the inevitable? Will Blacklist take this and go into match point? Down
They
goes
survive.
They pop him. No way. Folks, bren Esports still breathing.
They're still fighting at the bottom. Few.
Oh, they're going.
Flap.
Wise very low. Super Marco taking him down. Kyle Easy just cleared the waves.
No way.
Down goes Owl. Here comes a clap back. 2K for Super Marco. And just like that, bodies have dropped for Blacklist. Bren still
Wah,
here.
gila,
Super
masih
Marco
bisa
waited for
di
his
def.
best moment to land the sniper shot for 20 minutes, not able to land it. But finally, the moment that mattered, it was there.
Oh, they're still going. Look at this. Super Marco barreling away. Flap Easy goes in one more time. An RWM pulling him in. Penalty zone.
Wah,
Edward
dibalas lagi
taking
dong.
him down into the ground.
Oh, the first to overheat is the team to first crash. Flap TZ making so many good plays, but that one is definitely off the mark. Edward just being the more consistent Agent Zero, 14th all-time kills in MPLPH history.
Surpassing his own teammate Oheb. 661 over 660. Ogwen trying to get info and hold them back. A world-class performance from 2 world-class teams and organizations. There is a saying in the Philippines, walang forever, there is no forever, but if there
Ya,
could be
momen
one,
kayak
I'd
gini
want to
hanya
see
tinggal
Blacklist
tunggu lot
Finale
aja sih
and
guys
Bren
buat
Esports
setup.
fight forever.
Jangan
Agree
blunder aja.
with you, Dito, that. Let's play it 50 minutes. Let's break records. Especially with this kind of gameplay between 2 teams.
Flap Easy back on the map. I believe this 1K gold lead that bren Esports has evens the odds. Both teams can start juggling items, and both teams have all they need. They just need to execute better than the other. Lord here put down about half its health, close to by Blacklist, and Owl coming in with a blazing duet, forcing a CA, and in comes the new TZ brothers. Flap just wailing away at 4 members into the back line. He's very low. Yue gets the kill. Edward as well, very low. Marco
Momen
goes
akhir,
down.
guys.
In comes Kyle TZ,
Goal in.
taking down Yue. And now, few falls. Edward gets the kill. He's going to be back in just a
Kyle, why is he
jiffy.
still-
Kyle trying to
Tapi
take
Korea
down
mati
Mike,
loh.
and indeed he does.
Wah.
But, oh my, Venus gets revenge just as quickly.
Oh my goodness. You can even argue
3
that this
lawan
might not
2 nih,
be
guys.
over. The minions are still healthy for bren Esports. Well, Blacklist International,
coba
they have
dipaksain
important members
kah?
for a push. A tanky Edward, a
Kayaknya sih
healer, and of
di
course,
end ini,
the
guys.
damage dealer. Anything you need for an RPG
Coba di push
quest.
nih guys. Coba di end nih.
Okay, they slow down the minions.
Waduh,
Oh, wait,
minionnya
and
di
They need
block
17
kayak gitu
seconds.
loh.
Oh no, in comes Edward to the penalty zone, forcing out a CA. They need the Ghost Bursters, and look at Owl just barreling
Pew!
away. Pew, pew, pew,
No!
at the base.
Waduh.
And ladies and gentlemen, there's no minions. Marco back in
No
fight.
way!
Oh my
Waduh.
goodness, still
Nggak
alive.
ada minion loh.
Getting away with Agent Zero, and just like that, Bren is still here. Here comes Flap Easy
Wah.
with the BF. Oh my
Wah,
Venus,
dikantong.
gonna go down. Immortality pop. Super Marco here as well. And just like that, we can hear him
Waduh,
chanting,
blunder,
"Fight
guys."
forever."
Waduh, blunder
They
guys.
hold on yet again.
Kalkulasinya salah, guys.
Some odds
Waduh,
stacked
keculik,
against
guys.
them. backs against the wall.
Waduh,
Only 2
dikaget
left
dong.
against
Fliwat.
3.
Few with the Ghost Bursters and the Blood Wings to survive.
The B-dubs.
And after 23 minutes and 34 seconds, Bren
Aduh,
Esports
guys. Ini
finally
gimana, guys, nih
gets
blacklistnya
a
nih, guys?
Lord.
One Lord.
Salah kalkulatis, guys.
Satu Lord. Isang Lord. It's the very
Waduh,
first Lord that they've
dibalikin,
had
Bang.
this whole debacle.
No way they survived that. And it's just few, Flapteasy and the gang. They can argue that Blacklist International had everything they need. Edward landed.
Dios Uno.
Wah,
An
gila, guys,
ultimate
mata nih.
with a penalty zone on an important hero. They were able to put Few into a very, very bad spot, but Few survived with a sliver of HP.
Dios mío,
My
24
God.
seconds and minutes and counting. 5v5, make it 6v5. Here comes the Lord, and here comes Bren.
For the first time
Dipaksa
in
ka.
this game, Bren Esports are on the offensive, and decisively so. They penetrate in mid.
Gila,
They're
guys,
trying to single
panas.
wave up top and down bottom as well. Wise dueling with Coyoteezy. Owl to the rescue. Bren, they have to temper their expectations. They have to slow it down.
Conceal play by Bren.
Konsil.
For something here,
Clocknya.
Hogan puts up a guardian's
On the wrong side
barrier,
of the wall.
and there's a wild
He got
charge. They're trying to catch Owl. Here comes the
Wow,
BF. The
well,
RWF
well,
Super Marco lives. He survives. A lot of key ult spent in by both teams. Or is there going to be a punish? Here comes a sniper shot.
They had to run away from here.
Here comes Wise trying to stop the retreat. Ogwin
Flicker
doing his
ya,
best.
flicker,
It looks
flicker.
like Wise a little too deep. Ogwin
Flicker juga
gonna get his
troknya.
immortality pop.
Wow.
And there comes Few with a pull and a Ghostbusters and Super Marco coming in. Flapteasy as well. Look at Kyle. Look at the engage. Look at the angle. Can he find it? Shadow kill. Still incoming. Oh, he hasn't pulled the trigger quite yet. And now, still no one falls. First to go is going to be Few.
Wow.
Nice little
Edward!
pop.
Tapi istilahnya
Look at Edward in the back line.
Wow.
Popping immortality on Super Marco. Ending the Beatrix. And just like that,
Menang,
Kyle
menang.
gets his immortality popped as well. A blazing duet from Owl.
Nice.
Taking down Coyoteezy.
Rata-rata, guys.
What a
is a
game.
short conclusion to that engagement. 2 for 1.
Edward salvaging Blacklist International was a big tug of war between two teams, and it was Edward to land the hammer literally in front of Super Marco. Bren Esports had the chance to get out, to bail out. They fought even after Super Marco didn't have the flicker nor the dash anymore. Few had a good angle. Was
ininya udah
so
pada inisiasi semua
phenomenal with
tadi,
this
guys.
hero,
Tadi lihat
but
kan
everybody
si
else is.
pelapu-lapunya
Blacklist International and Bren
coba
Esports.
ngezoning
They're
MM-nya,
the
terus
gods
juga
of
Teresa
MLBB
juga
right
sama-sama
now, and they're
ngezoning
playing against each
MM-nya.
other.
I'm a believer.
Wah, di sini kayaknya bakalan
I'm here.
coba lot aja deh. Nggak
Here's
mau
Owl.
coba apa nggak
Here's
mau dipaksa
Blacklist.
lagi
Here's
kah?
Bren. 4v3, the blazing duet.
Forcing out a
Edward!
throw. And there's the penalty zone from the back line. Forcing out a cult altar. Massive wave from Blacks International. They force a stun. The other way from US. Ladies and gentlemen,
Wah,
it's over.
kayak gini.
Blacklist International are at match
Waduh.
point.
GG banget, guys. Walaupun tadi sempat blunder tapi tetap dibuktikan ya masih mendominasi backlist ya. Oke guys, mungkin itu aja video dari match kedua. Jika kalian suka video ini jangan lupa di like ya. Thank you, terima kasih.
Of all time.